I see. I'm going to ask you an easy question and a difficult question. Sum up that 90 minutes for me.
Yeah, it was actually enjoyable from a personal point of view, but credit to the boys, they worked hard, were in faces for the whole 90 minutes, and sometimes hard work pays off. It was two good teams out there. Credit to Threave, they've got some fantastic players, but so do we. We've got a lot of talent in that dressing room. Sometimes we flatter to deceive, but at the end of the day, we worked hard for 90 minutes and fully deserved the win. And it's not often I would say that with praise, but certainly thought we deserved it. And I think we hit the bar maybe 2 or 3 times. There was a couple of other chances, but that's always going to happen when one team's going for it. We took the risk to stick with the formation we did and keep attacking, and we could have had 2 or 3 more. But at the end of the day, we've got 3 points, we're top of the league, and that's what matters at the end of the day. And the boys are buzzing, and I'm over the moon for them because they deserve it. Because not only are they good players, but they're a fantastic group of boys, and full credit to them.
Good stuff. Obviously, Jake not able to take part in things today. How late was it that you found out that you were the man between the sticks today?
Well, we've been organising a couple of things all week. We spoke to a few clubs, to say the least. I've had friends, old coaches, that have tried to help us out. For one reason or another, it didn't work out. We did have one goalkeeper in place for today, an ex-professional, and he was unattached, so it wasn't a case of needing to sort out an emergency loan. It was just a trialist situation. So with that in mind, I was out working till 4 o'clock in the morning, taking horses to vets, and had a nice lie in this morning. And when I woke up at 11 o'clock, I looked at my phone and I had a text at 8 o'clock from this goalkeeper saying it was unavailable, unfortunately. So with that limited time, meeting in an hour and a half, it was kind of all systems go. We knew what needed to happen. A quick trip down to local sports shop, pair of gloves, pair of shin guards, anything else I could get my hands on that was going to enhance my performance, but unfortunately they don't do miracles, so I just had to bite the bullet and get on with it. And like I said, with the defence in front of me, it's credit to them because they stopped me from being as busy as I maybe should have been.
And look, we speak about then, finding out at 11 the rush to get started, and then minute in the hit off the bar, the reaction stop after that. You look like you'd not had such a rush to get ready at all. You look like you're ready to go.
No, well, Razor, I'll tell you, because we've not, obviously it's usually me that takes the goalie's warm-up. Razor just clipped a few balls into me. I thought I'll not do too much of a warm-up, I'll just maybe save myself for the game. And yeah, they started well, Threave, they put us on the back foot, there were a couple of chances. I felt sorry for Kieran because at the end of the day, Kieran being the referee, because it must be very hard for them out linesmen, especially in a game like this where there's a good crowd, a lot of shouts from the sidelines, and it's going to be hard, and he's not going to see everyone, and smart players like Dan and that, they'll always play on the edge to try and get any minimal any minimal attack they can get, advantage, should I say. And with that in mind, they played on that, and they scored from it, they got chances from it. We were caught, the 2 goals we conceded were 2 kind of long balls through, but again, that's credit to the midfield and the defence for stopping them, break us down. But other than that, I didn't think they caused us too many problems. Let's say 1 or 2 saves, but thankfully enough, it was a lot of kind of basics. Took me a while to get into the game, but yeah, I think once you get into the zone, then it takes care of itself. I didn't want to let the boys down first and foremost. That's why I could have been selfish. It meant the world for me to be playing today. I think anyone wants to be playing football that's been involved with the game for so long. Jordan's helped me out, bringing me back into it. I've not done anything in the game, never mind playing, never mind coaching for 6 years. So regards to playing, it's probably been about, I think maybe about 7-8 years. So I've not played since then, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. But I could have been selfish and formed myself in, but I knew we needed to get somebody in. We thought we had somebody, so I'm not playing today to be selfish, to say that I deserve to be playing, because I think the boys would rather somebody else in, but I just didn't want to let the boys down. So at the end of the day, we've worked hard for 90 minutes, and yeah, I could have done with a full-time whistle going after 75, but it is what it is, and 3 points is all that matters.
So we're not having you back in next Wednesday, you telling me?
Well, never say never, but no, maybe best to go out in a high, to be honest, Gordon. Maybe best just to hang up the boots, one last dance, as they say. So yeah, it is what it is.
Well, it's great. Thanks for playing today. It's been great to see you back involved and
Good. It was good
on the pitch. I mean,
yeah,
as well. Like,
crack,
fantastic,
well, yeah.
fantastic. And hopefully we're not needing to call upon
No,
you again
exactly.
soon.
I've been fortunate enough to have had highs in the game and been at high levels and some internationals and remain good friends. And people say, no friends in football. That's a saying I've heard, and I completely disagree with that, because I thoroughly believe that everyone you meet in life is going to be your friend, and you're always going to meet them. And there's players that I've played with in that team today that I've played with, John Rennick maybe 10 years ago at Lanark, or someone, and Dan Carmichael maybe 12 years ago at Queen of the South. So it's always good, and if you can keep it light-hearted and enjoy it, and it's always a lot more enjoyable when you win. So no, credit to everyone involved in the club, yourself and backroom staff too.